Hey guys, okay guys, I'm going to show you something really cool. This is a can crusher. So we finally get what I did today. We had to seal these white things. This yellow thing came with a bunch of little tool things, air tool things, for like $18. This was on sale for $99 today, and they're like $98 on Amazon. So we got a plug out here today, and you guys can see the beautiful beam antenna. We're cool, guys. So this is the air can crusher I was telling you about. We've got, and this thing is gonna be cool. Well, you guys are gonna see it. And what the whole thing you got to do, and also you have to put the white tape in these little silver things today. I had to did that. I had to did here, so the air is not leaking out of this no more. And it took me 2 hours to do that. I did not know that. I had to. This comes with some kind of wheel. This little tape stuff here. I had to did this one today, and this one here, and this one here. So we got some cans we're going to crush. We got all this recycle cans. And I had crushed in the last couple, for 20 minutes ago, we did these. They crush very fast. So we got this thing, comes with the whole tool thing at Lowe's. That's where I got it from today. And also, you guys are cool. So I'm going to show you a picture later on this video where this new gas station, it's all called Quick Trip up in Harriman, Tennessee. That's the truckers are going to be going now on in that area. I wish they would have put a CB radio stuff inside, but they don't sell CB radio. But it's a good first start of the town. They do that. But it's like 12 miles away. But the truckers are probably going to go to Quick Trip now on. It's like a trucker place for them. But I wish probably they'll expand more stuff later on. But the good thing about this Quick Trip gas station where they're building it right now, you'll see it. And I'll show you a photo I took today. It's going to be complete in in about a month or so, or I don't know when. But it's in a great location where truckers go up on the hill. And down below where the Lowe's is at, over the Interstate 40, I think you're going to get some great transmissions up there for C radios. If you guys want to do some tests on it, you might be able to hear me on the beam and the Makeover 5000. The only way you can get close to me about 4 miles when you hear me on some of those things. So I'm going to show you something. This PSI shows you what it is. Mostly it shows like you have to have 22 PSI between 117 for this thing. So we're above 117. We're around least. I set this to 100 on the scale, but the tank is actually showing at least around 130 almost. And this is the knob that adjusts the thing. I set it to 100 only on this thing, so let's set that either way. It's fine where it's at. I'm not going to mess with that because I set it earlier today when I did that. So I'm going to set it to 100 on the knob. Right there, that's what we're going to set it to 100. So it's actually on 140. We're good. We set it that way. It don't even go lower. So we set it between 101, so it's good. I'm going to set it down a little bit. Yeah, right on 100. Yeah, that's what I want to set to. And we're at 140 somewhere, or 130. We're okay. You don't want to go past 150. So we'll show you guys the demonstration what these cans are going to do. So you hold this down, and it just crushes them. That's what it'll do. Not good at one hand grabbing, so I'll show you guys in a second. We're going to do it in a second. And it does that. we'll set this in here in a second. I'll show you guys in a minute. So the whole hard part is you hold these cameras this way. So we're going to do a demonstration. I'll have to hold it with 2 hands. So we got a good camera on it so it's not going to fall down. So I'm holding a selfie thing on it right now. So you guys will see that. I'm going to grab it in a second so our camera doesn't spin. So you guys can get a good glimpse. So we should add that. We'll do it like that. And this is great. So I wish I can get a rod on this thing. Don't worry, I got it on my armpit. So we want to show you how you guys it works. So we're good. So you got to do this right away. Watch what happens, guys. And it comes out like this. You got to do this with 2 hands only when you do it. And it comes out like that. We'll show you it again in a second. Just give a glimpse of where it's very close to it. So let me move the camera up a little bit so we can get some glimpse of it. We're good. So I got a good glimpse of this little ball camera. Right there. Seeing things not hurt at all times. So you guys can see that in a second. So we're gonna show you in a minute. You guys will see it. Amazing. It will spit out a little bit like that. So that's the down effect about that. So it will do that. And we're going to show you some more to do it. And we got it. And it came out. So you guys will love this thing. So look this up on the internet. So it's a can crusher thing. So it is a very cool device. And we crushed a few cans down here you guys could try. We've got a long way to do this. So this is the air pressure kit there on Cecil Memorial Day. And the one we're using is a Craftsman type air thing, so you guys can get one of these. But I got the whole tool thing that comes with it. See, that's what we're using. And that's what it is, see. And that's what you guys what it is. It's the $99 one. I had to went through it today because sometimes they look almost like the same model. One's $149 one. They used to be $169. So this is a nice air tool. I could do a lot of stuff with this. And mostly we could use that as a spray, an air sprayer. I don't know if it shoots moisture out of this thing, but I have that little long connector I got from that guy next door a while back. It's over 20 foot long, okay? It's about 20 foot long. It's orange. It actually does fit this nozzle. It does. And there's another one just like this on the end. It already has its white thing sealed. And we could actually use it for nail guns, stuff like that, drills. If we can do something like this, it'd be good. It's a small one. My dad used to have a one from Lowe's on a wheel. And it had a big giant tank he used to have. And he used to have one back in North Florida and also back in Utah. When we had to move to Utah, we had to sell that air type tank, and that's what happened. So I finally got it back in air tank almost all these years. And we finally got something like a tool. But this thing to spray, if as long as the moisture comes out of that thing, it's good. But it's got good air thing, and you can release the valve here. And there's another valve on the bottom here, releases all the water. So it does really good, guys. So I just want to let you guys know. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. My mom paid $60 for this, and she bought it off Amazon or Temu. And the whole idea is do not have any kids near this thing. Mostly you can get your hand crushed. You saw it can crush your hands. So the way you do this, you hold it and you lose some air on it, so it does down. We're down almost at least 50 ESI, 75. It'll drop out at least around 50, between 25 when it gets less. We're just going to drain this out. Let's do some fun with this. Yep. Let's go get a can in a second, so we'll try it in a minute. Let's go get one can, but I don't think we're not going to do that right now. So we just gave you guys an idea. So we're going to get on and have it set out soon. We're just going to let this thing out. So to give you guys an idea, it's a hydraulic system. But it already crushed these cans today. But the good thing, it's going to help me a lot to crush a lot. You can lay it down. I have stand it up. You can do. But it's the best way to get it down. And I can crush all those cans right there. You guys can see right there. And I have a lot more. And they're even the trash cans here. You know the trash cans I had in my beam antenna a while back? They're all inside there ever since I got that. Since 2023, we've been doing that for a while. So we made that contact in New Zealand last night. It was pretty awesome. So I bet Gordon would love to get one of these. Hey, Gordon in New Zealand, try to get one of these. So in our area, we can take our cans, get the money for it. And I got what helped me back in then. I have done it twice. I've done it back in Utah when I went to places. I had recycled my cans for 2 years once. I went to my local parks in my area when my dad was having the stroke, going through all the therapy and stuff. I went to ride my bicycle to the local parks in Utah, went through the trash cans at the local parks, city parks, and dumped them on the ground. I had a bicycle with bags in it. I even had trash bags carried inside, and I took it all the way back home for almost 4 miles one time. I did almost 2 miles, and I took trash can back. I went to places like Woodland, what are they called? There's a soccer field in North Ogden, Utah, where you can go. I went over there and dumped all the cans back in 2019. And plus the Pleasant View City Park, yes. I've done all of that. And I have picked up cans on the ground when people throw them on the side. I took a can, just put them inside a bag. And I kept doing it for a while. And mostly Mormons will actually throw a lot of cake parties and stuff, so you'll get a lot of cans out of their cans. I'm surprised these people don't even recycle them cans. But in Ogden, Utah, you take the cans there. Someplace they weigh on a garbage can or barrels. That's what they do. And you weigh it, and they give you that. And they got me $40 one time. And it bought one of my shortwave radios. You know, the one I had here a while back. That's how I got it from Canada. Then the second time, when I moved here to Tennessee, and I kept collecting cans for almost, I think, for a year once. And my aunt actually donates me cans once in a while every Christmas. I got some of that. And that's something I get at least 2 or 3 bags of stuff with metal stuff in it. And I even had cans from last year. I had drilled water out of it, and we got a lot of them. I usually throw them out every time when I drink those things. And we're going to do a lot of these things soon. So I've been collecting almost 4 years of cans. Especially, my aunt even donated to me every Christmas with cans in it. So there's a place in my local area, not far from here, and we get them. You can take them, and they'll give you money for it. What they do, they put it in this cage cart. You throw them all in this cage cart with cans. He weighs it on the scale, and you get paid. That's how you do it. And what did it, you guys remember the Mako V5000? You see that big boy? I actually got $40 during my birthday back in August 2023, and that's when I got the Mako 5000. I only had $40, and it came like, you know how much these things were, like $109. I don't know, back then on Copper Electronics. And half the money, some of the money paid the Mako V5000. That's how I got it, for half of it for free. And mostly it did, guys. You know that. The Mako V5000 got me some of the cans we have done a while back. It's made a lot of contacts before. But the beam antenna, I had to pay my own for during that point for Christmas. This one I got back in August 2023 when I got the Mako 5000. That's how I got this one, guys. You know that. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. So I want you guys to get one of these. Look for one of these on the internet. And the way you hook it up, you could get this kind of, that comes with a white tape with it included. So I use the one that can include it. You seal these threads with the white tape, and use a small type wrench type screw tool I have. You guys seen it. You do the same thing for each one, and you do for the other ones. Let you guys go. So the way I'm going to drain this out, I'm going to pull this air out. It's going to hurt your ears. I don't want to do that. So that's the way you pull this out. I've done it before with my dad's blue one. It's the same exact thing I did. And I got the hose thing that includes all the little tools in it. And that big long orange hose I got from the guy next door. It doesn't go above, you're not allowed to go 300 psi. Same thing, you can't go above 200 on this. So it's pretty cool. and it's got those connectors like this goes on it. It already has its white seal on it. He sealed them up, and he couldn't fit his air pump over next door. So this was back a year ago. He gave it to me for free, and I had it in my shed. So I'll show you guys what it looks like before we get on out of here. I'll show you the orange stuff. You guys can see it right here. Either way, so that's what it looks like. That orange stuff I got for free. I had it in my shed for almost a year, so I just want to let you guys know. So we're actually watering the garden right now. You guys seen the videos on it during that time. So we'll show you a little bit about the garden. So either way, you guys see that? There's our garden right here. We got all the beds here, and you guys can see it right there. Spray is not going to reach me that far, so we got it right here, guys. You can see it. Yep. Just want to let you know. So we'll do some editing out of this video, but we're great. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down, and we're going to get on out here. Have a great day, and hope our beam will be rocking too. We did that last night, that contact in New Zealand, and that was a great contact we did. You guys know that thing made around 7,800 miles. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. We showed that demonstration that can, and that was pretty cool. I'll catch you guys later off the key. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee from UDX 362, and I'll see you guys on OTR later tonight, and maybe we'll get on the skip before when these conditions get better. I'll catch you later. Be back in off the key, and 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down.